And that strong showing from Mayor Pete and Amy Klobuchar has us asking what a possible presidential win by either of them would mean for markets. Doug Flynn, certified financial planner and co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management, joins us now. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
So given the standings from New Hampshire, the momentum that Mayor Pete got from Iowa, Amy Klobuchar picking up steam as well, how do you think investors would react to a Mayor Pete or a Klobuchar presidency, given the fact that they're kind of more middle of the road, status quo candidates? Mayor Pete doesn't seem opposed to Wall Street.
Yeah, I think that in the ranking of them is from down to moderate, Amy Klobuchar seems to be the most centrist of them. I think even Mayor Pete is a little bit more to the left. You can package his health care plan any way you want to, whatever you want to call it. It's still Medicare for all with a different name. So I think probably the least reaction would be with a Klobuchar. And I think a lot of people that can't get behind Warren or Sanders could get behind one of those two people much more so.
Now, I want to pull up a Fox News voter analysis poll that came out from New Hampshire. Look at that. You can see best to handle the economy. Bernie Sanders with 22%, Elizabeth Warren 17%, Mike Bloomberg 13%, Tom Steyer 11%, Mayor Pete Buttigieg all the way at the bottom with 10%. We know that Wall Street wouldn't react well to Bernie Sanders or an Elizabeth Warren presidency, but if they're the top candidates, if that's who they have to get behind, do they stick with their Democratic Party or do they vote for Trump to maintain what we've seen on Wall Street?
So I've been in personal finance through 5 presidents, and it's gone back and forth, Republican, Democrat, and back and forth. And in talking to a lot of my clients who represent all different political sides, they're really of the investor class. And my clients who really even can't stand Trump to the point where they would, hate him, will absolutely have told me in private they're absolutely not going to vote for a fundamental change to America of socialism. So they're probably going to sit home. So I don't know where that comes from, that anyone thinks that handling of the economy, turning it over to the government makes any sense. But privately, those people are not going to vote for them. So you're going to need a much more centrist candidate to have them come out and vote. But whether or not they're going to make it all the way through, who knows? If they're if they're fighting President Trump for the presidency, I think they're not going to show well with the people who are of the investor class because they recognize what that's going to do to the economy.
So the investors, the clients that you're speaking with, do they think Bernie Sanders at this point could beat Trump? What do they? I mean, if that were the case, do they have that concern?
I don't think that they think that he can beat them. I think that deep down, they just know that we're not. No matter what, you can hate every other thing about him. You can be super liberal as far as all of your policies, but at the end of the day, are you willing to blow up your entire the foundation of America with capitalism and everything else? I don't think they're ready to do that.
All righty, Doug Flynn, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Lauren, over to you.